Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Acharya Goswami Jaya, Acharya Goswami Jaya, Acharya Goswami Jaya, Acharya Goswami Jaya, Acharya Goswami, Acharya Goswami Jaya, Acharya Goswami Jaya, Guru Parampara Jaya, Guru Parampara Jaya, Guru Parampara Jaya, Guru Parampara. श्री गुरु परंपरा की, जगत गुरु श्री प्रपाद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे. This is not mentioned anywhere.
It is. No extra jazz.
Temple Kirtan.
Okay.
Temple. Okay, and we'll start with Mangalacharan prayers to invoke some auspiciousness. So, first verse we'll lead all to. First verse we'll read not together. Call and response way. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 In unison. O my Lord, the all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Narayanam namaskritam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudire. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of commerce, one should offer respectful obeisances to the personality of God, Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भगवत् सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. By regular attendance in the classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of the service to the pure devotees, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and the loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayatam girim yat kripatam aham vande Guru Dinataranam. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual master, the deliverer of the fallen soul. His mercy turns the dumb into eloquent speakers and enables the lame to cross mountains. Jai. Please repeat after me. Guruve Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. I start by offering my obeisances to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, then on to Srimati Radhika and Krishna, and then the devotee of the Krishna, and further the devotee of the devotee of Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, welcome everyone. Today is the date? 24th of February 2026. And we'll be reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 20, and verses from what to what? 14 to 24, okay? Yeah. So, we can start one by one.
Where the river joins the ocean, it becomes agitated. Its waves blown about by the wind. Just as the mind of the image yogi becomes agitated because he is still tainted by lust and attached to the objects of self-gratification.
Just as devotees whose minds are absorbed in the personality of Godhead remain peaceful even when attacked by all sorts of danger. The mountains in the rainy season were not all disturbed by the repeated striking of the rain-bearing clouds.
During the rainy season, the roads, not being fenced, became covered with grass and debris and were thus difficult to make out. These roads were like religious scriptures that Brahmanas no longer study, and that thus becomes corrupted and covered over with the passage of time.
Though the clouds are the well-wishing friends of all living beings, the lightning, fickle in its effulgence, moved from one group of clouds to another, like lusty women unfaithful even to righteous men.
When the curved bow of Indra, the rainbow, appeared in the sky, which had the quality of thundering sound, it was unlike ordinary bows because it did not rest upon a string. Similarly, when the Supreme Lord appears in this world, which is the interaction of the material qualities, he is unlike ordinary persons because he remains free from all material qualities and independent of all material conditions.
Text 19. During the rainy season, the moon was prevented from appearing directly by the covering of the clouds, which were themselves illuminated by the moon's rays. Similarly, the living beings in material existence is prevented from appearing directly by the covering of the false ego, which is itself illuminated by the consciousness of the pure soul.
20. The peacocks became festive and cried out a joyful greeting when they saw the clouds arrive, just as people distressed in household life feel pleasure when pure duties of infallible Supreme Lord visit them.
The trees had grown thin and dry, but after they drank the newly fallen rainwater through their feet, their various bodily features blossomed. Similarly, one whose body has grown thin and weak from austerity again exhibits his healthy bodily features upon enjoying the material objects gained through that austerity.
The cranes continued dwelling on the shores of the lakes, although the shores were agitated during the rainy season, just as materialistic persons with contaminated minds always remain at home, despite the many disturbances there.
When Indra sent forth his wings, the flood waters broke through the irrigation dikes in the agricultural field. Just as in the Kali Yuga, the atheist false theories break down the boundaries of Vedic injunctions.
The clouds, impelled by the winds, release their nectareous water for the benefit of all living beings, just as kings, instructed by the Brahmana priests, dispense charity to the citizens.
So we'll stop here. Before we start, can we just turn on the AC a little? I'm feeling a little sleepy in here. And obviously, if I'm feeling sleepy, then you all will sleep during my class. Thank you. Which verse is it? 19. Okay. We'll be reading verse 19th. Before that, anybody wants to give a short glimpse of what happened in the back? Or what are we discussing? Sarthak.
The nature, the rainy season has arrived, and Srimad Bhagavatam is really being philosophical. He's comparing the seasons and what is happening to men in Kali Yuga or to devotees. So that's very philosophical.
Yes. So everything has happened. Now Sukadeva Goswami, as he mentioned, thank you Prabhu, he's giving similes. Similes is the right word, right? I mean, that's what was written on the text when they gave me the verse. He's giving similar, or I'll say allegories. Yeah, allegories. That, okay, yeah, this is compared to this is, he's doing this thing just like this. And Kalakant Prabhu already explained these things to us in a really wonderful way. So let's see what he says in here. Let me just kindly read this first. नाराज राजो दुपश्चन्ना स्वज्योत्स्ना राजतेर्गणे घने अहं मत्या भाषित्या स्वभाषा पुरुषो यथा नाराजराजदुपश्चन्न स्वज्योत्स्ना राजतेर्घने अहं मत्या भासित्य स्वभाषा पुरुषो यथा नाररजोदुपश्चन्न
स्वयो ज्योत्सना राजते गणः
You go ahead, he'll come.
Aham matya bhashitya
स्वभाषा पुरुषो यथा
स्वभाषा पुरुषो यथा नाररजोदुपश्चन्न Vachal, Prabhu. स्वज्योत्स्ना राजतैर्गणे अहं मत्या भाषित्य स्वभाषा पुरुषो यथा Thank you. नाराजोदुपश्चन्ना स्वज्योत्स्ना राजतेर्घनः अहं मत्या भाषित्य. Your last one. Swabhasa Purusho Yatha. Okay, let's go to the synonyms all together. Nara Raja did not shine forth. Udupa, the moon. Channa, covered. Swajyotsna, by its own light. Rajita, which are illuminated. Ghane, by the clouds. Aham Matya, by false ego. Bhashitya, which is illuminated. Swabhasha, by his own luster. Purusha, the living entity. Yatha, as. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace C.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Okay. Let's read it all together. Translation. During the rainy season, the moon was prevented from appearing directly by covering of the clouds, which were themselves illuminated by the moon's rays. Similarly, the living being in material existence is prevented from appearing directly by the covering of the false ego, which is itself illumined by the consciousness of the pure souls. Purport. I'll take my revenge here. None of you are going to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to actually charade it. Psh. I'm going to charade it. I'm going to charade it before Maharaj corrects me. Okay. The analogy given here is?
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay, you cheated here. During the rainy season, we cannot
See.
the moon in the
Sky.
because the moon is covered by these clouds, however, are radiant with the glow of the moon's own rays. Similarly, in our conditioned material existence, we cannot directly, directly perceive the perceive the soul, because our consciousness is covered by false ego, which is false identification with the material world and the material body. Yet, it is the soul's own consciousness that illumines the false ego. As Gita describes, the energy of the soul is okay. Energy of the soul is consciousness. Yeah, that's what Maharaj says. Krishna, consciousness, right? Okay. The energy of the soul is consciousness, and when this consciousness manifests through the screen of false ego, it appear as
Thumbs. Sleep.
Yeah.
There.
Lazy.
Tired.
Amala.
Give me more.
Like heart.
Give me a D, 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 U, dull. Dull. Material consciousness is in which there is no direct vision of the soul or
Lord. Krishna.
One.
God.
God. In the material world, even great philosophers ultimately resort to hazy manifests only in dull and indirect way of iridescent light of the moon. In this was not. What was this? I don't have a chadar, but if I have a chadar. In material life, our false ego is often enthusiastic, hopeful, and apparently aware of various material affairs. And such consciousness encourages us to push on in material existence. But in truth, we are merely experiencing the dull. Okay, where was I? And why? The dull reflection of our original, pure consciousness, which is Krishna consciousness. Direct perception of the soul and God. Not realizing that the false ego merely hampers and dulls our real spiritual consciousness, which is fully enlightened and
Happy. Blissful.
blissful. Okay. We mistakenly think that material consciousness is full of
Mind. Intelligence.
Overthink.
Consciousness.
Stupid.
Ego. Observe.
Mind.
Right.
Thinking.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Thinking.
Smartness.
False pride.
K.
Knowledge.
I'm really enjoying it. I have to work on it. At least I'm trying. Okay? Yeah. The material consciousness is full of knowledge and now the other word, happiness. This is comparable to thinking of the luminous clouds are lighting up the night sky, while in fact it's the moonshine that illumines the sky, and the clouds that merely dull and hamper the moonshine. The clouds appear luminous because they are flittering and impeding the brilliant rays of the moon. Similarly, at times, material consciousness appears pleasurable or enlightened because it is screening or flittering the original blissful and enlightened consciousness coming directly from the soul. Coming directly from the soul. If we can understand this ingenious analogy given in this verse, we can
Progress.
Move.
Forward.
Proceed. Transition.
Move.
Accelerate.
What do we want to do in Krishna consciousness?
Movement. Advance.
Advance.
Clear signs.
We can advance in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna. Okay, that was not as good. I tried. To be honest, Sarthak Prabhu reminded me this verse in the morning and I was reading the whole thing 10 minutes before 7 a.m. Aarti. But I still got to catch few things. Here the analogy of moon is given. And as soon as we think of moon, there's a really famous pastime of Radha and Krishna related to moon. Does anybody know about that pastime? Even if you know, I'm going to still say that. So, moon, Krishna is often represented as moon, right? Krishna Chandra, Ram Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Nitai Chandra, yeah. But can you think of any incident where Radharani is called as moon? Not really, right? Do you know why is that? So this happened long time ago. I don't know when, but Krishna, he got late to do his pastime with all the gopis and Radharani. And that was because of the two favorite devotees of Krishna, who has the duty of making sure that Radha and Krishna, they don't meet. Who are those devotees? And Jatila and Kutila. They are the they are mother-in-law and sister-in-law of Radharani.
They don't want them to see each other?
Yes, their service. Because, now why it is their service?
It's all his in-laws.
Huh? Their service is making sure that they are not meeting each other, they are separate. Why? Because if you're meeting somebody every single day, the love is there. But sometimes we tend to take that person for granted. But when you meet that person after a long time, even it happens in material world, even if you're meeting your friend, relative, family members, hey, it's been a long time. You'll be able to share more things. You have more love to share with each other. You embrace each other nicely. So similarly, it's Jatila and Kutila's job, right? And please bring me back if I keep on going here and there. But yeah, now what happened? Krishna got late because of their specific arrangement. Now Radharani is angry with Krishna. And she's in her mood where she's expressing her mana. This is a special rasa, or I'll say special mood of Radharani, where she's angry with Krishna, but she's not actually angry with Krishna. You know, sometimes I like, I don't want to talk to you. But then we go and say it to that person so that he'll be able to say sorry to us, or just somehow or other convince us, okay, no, I'm sorry, I did mistake. So similarly, Radharani is doing it. She was like, nah. Now she's not looking at Krishna. She's looking the other side. And Krishna comes. Radharani, you are looking just like a moon. Hearing this, Radharani got angry. He's like, oh, so you are still in Chandravali's Leela, huh? Because if we say the same thing in Hindi, we say, oh, you're looking like a Chandra, like a moon. And she was like, Chandravali, who is, you can say, not the competition, but, huh? Rival party of Radharani. So Krishna sometimes go and plays with her. So then Radharani will say, oh, okay, so you are still thinking about Chandravali. By the way, she's cousin of Radharani. So she's again, I'm not talking to you. Just like this. Nah. Yeah, you go to her. You don't care about me. I don't want to talk to you. Listen. Yeah, you go with your Chandravali. You enjoy. I have nothing to do with you. I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to listen to you. Right? And then Krishna says, oh no, Radharani, try to understand my mood. I'm trying to say you're looking like a Chandra. You are looking as beautiful. And she's saying, moon has a lot of spots on his body. So do you mean you have started to see a lot of spots on myself as well? Now you have started to see faults in myself. That's why I don't like to talk to you. You know what? I'm not going to talk to you. Radharani, please try to understand. What I'm saying is, you are exactly like the moon. Look how beautiful it's looking. Okay. So you are seeing that moon wanes, right? And it waxes. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not full, sometimes it's like Amavasya, empty. So that means you love me sometimes. Sometimes you feel that I'm really beautiful when I do nice shringar. But other times you feel that, okay, I'm not good. Huh? I'm not good enough. Krishna, I don't know what are you thinking. See, these are the reasons I don't want to talk to you. You're always talking to Chandravali. You're thinking about her. And now in me, even you're looking her. Never mind, I don't want to talk to you. Just don't talk to me. And Krishna, I say, Radharani, do you understand what I'm trying to say when I'm saying you are Chandra? She was like, yes, I've also heard the Shastras. Chandra, the moon god, came after Samudra Manthan. And right before Chandra, what came? The halal. So you're trying to say that my brother, what was the name? Shidam. You're trying to say my brother Shidam, he's poison for you? Are you trying to insult my brother? Okay, if you talk about me, I'll bear it. But now you're talking about my brother. I won't hear you at all. I don't want to talk to you. Then Krishna, somehow or other, he say, Radharani, how can I please you? Please try to understand my mood. I'm trying to you, you are as beautiful as Chandra. And there was another analogy which I forgot. Radharani said one more thing. But after trying everything, Krishna got tired. And he was like, I don't know how to please Radharani. And then another Sakhi, her name is Vishaka. Not our Vishaka, but she's Vishaka Devi Dasi. We are talking about Vishaka, which is the second favorite, you can say, gopi or friend of Radharani. So then somehow or other they were able to manage convincing Radharani, and that too is a really famous thing. So Krishna actually in the end, when he had nothing, he started crying. That, oh, I'm not able to do, and while crying. Now Krishna is most beautiful. Bhagwan has 6 features. If anybody is Bhagwan, he should have these 6 qualities. That's why to be called as Bhagwan. And what are those 6 qualities? He should be having all the riches, and then all the knowledge, beauty, strength, fame, and renunciation. These 6 things. So if you have all these 6 things in full means completely, like nobody else can surpass you, then you are able to call it as Bhagwan. And we all have all these things, but in a minor extent, to a really minute extent, because we are all the son or part and parcel of Krishna, right? But Krishna has all these in full. That's why he's Bhagavan, right? Can you imagine, somebody who's really handsome, who's really intelligent, right? Who's really knowledgeable, powerful, and he has, I don't know, a quadrillion followers on Instagram, and still having all these things, he's fully renounced. He's not attached to anything. That is Krishna, right? And now Krishna, why I was saying it, because Krishna is the most beautiful person. It is mentioned that Balaram and Krishna, they both look the same, exactly copy-paste. The only difference is one of the color. Krishna is of which color? Sham. Shamvarn. Do you want to see that in English?
Like the color of the dark cloud.
Color of dark cloud, right. And Balaram is of?
White.
Milkish white color.
Like the color of pearls.
Yeah. Color of pearls. This color brown. I don't know how his body would be. He'll be so shiny, right? And then there's another difference which is of mood. That Krishna is in mood of accepting the service, and Balaram is in mood of serving, giving the service. So 2 difference only. Now imagine Balaram is, I would say, fairer than Krishna. But still, gopis, when they say Krishna, they get intoxicated. Oh, my beloved is here. But this doesn't happen when they see Balaram, even though he is fairer than Krishna. Why? Because Krishna is the most beautiful again. And then another thing also mentioned by some acharyas is that he carries this cost of money. The word Krishna himself means attractive, all attractive. So again, attraction is a different thing and being fair is a different thing. But yeah, Krishna can attract everyone. Now when he's crying, specifically when people are crying out of innocence, they look even beautiful, right? They look like, oh, he's so cute. So Radharani was thinking like that. And now Krishna was crying, and Radharani looked at him, and she's like, oh, he's so cute, he's crying. And because he wants to have this relationship with me, right? And then looking at Krishna, Radharani also starts crying. That how can somebody love me a lot? Isn't it funny that you made somebody cry, and then looking at somebody crying, you also starts crying? Well, that happens when you have a pure heart. Right? So Radharani also starts crying. And now it is mentioned, there's also a picture of Seva Kunj in the same Leela, where Krishna actually has placed his Bamsi, his flute, at the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. That, okay, yes, I know you're hurt, and I know the only thing, like, because he was thinking Radharani is jealous of the flute, because all the gopis, they were thinking that, okay, this flute is my satan. What do we call it in English? Like satan.
In-law?
Basically another wife of Krishna. You can see it in this way. Right? Krishna's most beloved, because Krishna's lips are always in touch with the flute. That's why even Sukadeva Goswami, he mentions Randhrana Venu Adhara Shuddhaya Purayana Gopavrande. Right? He could have even mentioned that Krishna is just playing his flute. But what he wrote? Krishna is pouring the nectar from his lotus lips into the flute. So just so that Radharani don't feel more annoyed, he put the flute at the lotus feet of Radharani, that you accepted. And now Radharani, are you able to find the picture? Yeah. She is also crying that, oh, he loves me a lot. And then, but after that, she looked at Krishna, and then they both look at each other and they both start laughing, because they both started crying. And then now they both started laughing that, what were we doing actually? Exactly the same picture. Bring it up. Yeah. So if you see, this is actually a wonderful picture made by a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Her name is Chadar Rani Mataji. And Krishna has placed his flute here at the lotus feet of Radharani. And I think I shared in long time ago, this picture has really deep meaning explaining how manjaris are there in Leela. Now, I'm not, because this is blurry, it's not clearly visible. But there are still, you can... Okay, zoom out. So one manjari is here. See, this looks like a gopi. These are eyes, nose, smile. Now, excuse me, this is a blurry picture. Another manjari is here. Face, nose, eyes, and eyebrows. Are you able to see? The next two, there are two together. Yeah, here. And there should be something over here as well, two together as well, one on top of each other.
Near there.
Oh yeah.
Near the cursor.
Go to the same, yeah, now you can see two there.
Oh yeah, another one. See? And one at the end here. So these are manjaris, and they are making sure that the Radha and Krishna are being served. If they need anything, it is there. If you see in this Leela, the gopis are not here. So there are three different type of Leelas in major. There are Kunja Leela, Nikunja Leela, and Nivrit Nikunja Leela. Better write it down if you don't know. So Kunja Leela is where we have heard that there are a lot of gopis, right? Krishna had 13 billion or plus 13 billion is the count given in Bhagavatam over there, when Krishna suddenly disappeared, only with Radharani. And there's Nityananda's favorite verse as well. Ananya Radhito, do you want to see that one? Louder. Okay. Basically, gopis are saying, for this one gopi, Krishna has left all of us. This gopi must really be really special. Because, again, if we see the picture of Krishna book, the first one, it says how Krishna is dancing with all of the gopis. Right? So they were thinking, oh, Krishna is only dancing with me, you are saying this. And then they got a little tiny bit of ego. That, okay, no. Yeah, that's one. And can we go to the translation? Who wants to read it? Nah. certainly this particular groupie has perfectly worshipped the all-powerful personality of Godhead, Govinda, since he was so pleased with her that he abandoned the rest of us and brought her to a secluded place. Secluded place. Same thing. Potato, potato. Okay? And now, in this Leela further, Radharani, when she was with Krishna, after that, after being there for some time when gopis were arriving, Krishna also disappeared from Radharani's eyes as well. So that Radharani can experience the highest emotion, that is Vipralamba. And then Radharani, in that mood, said this verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. Kwashi Kwashi Mahayogin, nahi, Kwashi Kwashi Mahayogin Deva Deva Jagat. Something like that. Ha Nath Raman Prishta, Kwashi Kwashi Mahabhuja, Dasyaste Karpanyame, Sakhe Sanidhyam, Sakhe Darshya Sanidhyam. She cried out, "O Master, my lover, O dearmost, where are you? Where are you? Please, O mighty armed one, O friend, show yourself to me, your poor servant." This is the mood of Radharani. Right? And just to experience the same mood, this was the bhav when Krishna got amused. Oh, Krishna, she's like about to kill herself for me. Like, what sort of mood is that? That's why Krishna came as Mahaprabhu. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Lord Chaitanya came as Lord Radha and Krishna came as Mahaprabhu himself, just to experience this mood. Again, Kalakant Prabhu was saying there were two moods. There were two main reasons why. Actually, there are more as well, because I was hearing this class. And then, but the two major ones, which Kalakant Prabhu mentioned, does anybody remember? One is like, huh? Yeah. So that was the external reason why he came. That Advaita Acharya was crying, right? And then, what was the internal reason?
To taste the love of Radharani for Krishna when they were in separation.
Yeah, exactly. To taste the love of Radharani. Shri Radhar Pranay Mahima. Can you bring that verse up? Just search Shri Radhar Pranay Mahima. I don't know, it's in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, again, yeah. Materially, there were different moods. Not materially, but externally, there were different moods. Right? Advaita Acharya was calling for him. And then he wanted to establish the Yug Dharma again. And then he wanted just to kill a religion, right? But if we see, these things can be done by avatars of Krishna as well, right? But Krishna came himself. Why? Because there were these internal reasons. Shri Radhara Pranay Mahima, Kidrisho. Okay, who wants to read it? Now, I'm honestly asking, who knows the meter of this? Not this, but the meter. Damayanti, can you try?
Shri Radha. Is it go?
Shri
Radha Pranaya Mahima Kridisho Vanayema.
Shri Radha Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vaneva.
Swadyo Yena Bhuta Madhurima Kridisho Vamadiya. I think I forgot.
That's fine.
No, it's like
Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kridasha You can sing, you can sing the bhajan. Bhajan tune. We sing as
it can also be sung in chord. It must be
Yeah, I can also do this.
Shri Radha Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vaneva. Swadyo Yena Bhuta Madhurima Kidrisho Vamadya.
Sokyam chasya mad anubhavata kridisham veti lobhat.
Sokyam Chasya Madan Bhavata Kridisham Veti Chobha. Translation. Desiring to understand the glory of Radha Rani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love. The Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi as the moon appeared from the ocean. See, you go in Bhagavatam, you go in Chaitanya Charitamrita, one thing you will commonly see, moon. Either you see Krishna Chandra, either you see Gaura Chandra, right? Vasudeva Ghosh, one of our acharyas, our guiding teachers from our Sampradaya, he mentions, Sei Krishna, Sei Gaura, Sei Jagannath. We have three people here at the altar. Three Krishna here in three form in the altar. And either you look at Jagannath, either you look at Krishna, either you look at Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Both are same. All of them are same. No difference. Right? We say, in mood there might be a little difference. Like how we talk about Narayana, we talk about Vishnu, we talk about Narasimha, we talk about Krishna. Mood can be a little different while worshipping everyone. But Tattva is same. And it is actually an offense to make discrimination in the Tattva. If somebody says, okay, Narayana is superior, this is inferior, or this is superior, that is wrong. We should never do that. But when we talk about mood, there is difference and difference, only difference. Like, if we see Narayana, he actually appeared in Vrajalila once. He actually not directly appeared, but Krishna was hiding himself for some reason from Radharani and all the gopis. So he stood there as four-armed Narayana. And then gopis are worshipping Narayana. Oh Lord Narayana, he said, oh Narayana, please tell us where is our Krishna. Gopis are worshipping Narayana. Please tell us where is our Krishna. And then Narayana doesn't spook anything. Then Radharani came all of a sudden. And those two hands of Krishna vanquished. Because in front of Radharani, he cannot stand as Narayana. Krishna has to be there. So he was trying to stand as Narayana, but then Radharani came and he just, oh, no two hands? Where's all the gold? Okay, I have to stand as Krishna here. But if we see Devi Lakshmi, she is still meditating in Veervan to get Krishna as her husband. Now why is she? She's also the goddess of fortune. Why is she meditating in Veervan? And she's meditating since a long time. Because when she went to Vrindavan, she had Aishwarya mood. That, okay, I'm Lakshmi. Right? She was not trying to be under the shelter of the lotus feet of gopis, or she was trying to make her a pratishtha. What do we call pratishtha? Prestige. Right? I'm prestigious. Worship me. You guys should be worshiping me. I'm Lakshmi. Right? But it's not like that. It never. Unless we become Rupa Nugat, or under the shelter of Rupa Goswami, we won't be able to feel the mercy of Dham. We won't be even able to enter the Dham unless we take shelter of the senior devotees. Right? Rupa Nuga Varayate. Whose pranamantra is this? Rupa Nuga Varayate. Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchid Anand Rupa Namine Gaur Shakti Swarupaya. He's given the title of Gaur Shakti. Gaur Shakti Swarupaya. Rupa Nuga Varayate. The topmost of Rupa Nugas, following the instruction of Rupa Goswami. And just because of that, he became the Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Because he was following the orders of Rupa Goswami. Yeah, thank you for bringing it out. Oh, I just realized I went again. Oh, okay, no, I'm not over time, so I'll open for questions and answers. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Oh, I forgot to give conclusion, by the way. So to go in Vrindavan, we have to leave the mood of Aishwarya, that I'm this or that. We might be having different type of, let's say, authoritative positions. You might be a doctor, you might be an engineer, you might be a temple coordinator, or TC or at any different service. But when we go to Vrindavan, only one thing we have to remember. Gopi brother Pad Kamalevar. I'm the servant of the servant of the servant. And Prabhupada says, of the servant into 100 times of the servant, of the lover of gopis. So yeah, that was the conclusion. Question, answers, corrections.
You mentioned in Vrindavan, gopis don't feel affection for Lord Balram.
No, they won't. So in Vrindavan, gopis will feel affection for Lord Balaram, but so they're like gopis have different groups, right? There are some gopis which will be like, let's say, playing with Balaram or doing their rasa dance with Balaram, but they are separate. But those who are doing the rasa dance with Krishna, obviously, first thing is Balaram is senior. He is the Jade, senior brother-in-law of those gopis. So they'll be all be like, oh, Jade, Jade. You know, if you go to Haryana, like in Haryana, if that, let's say if the gopi is there and then their Jade like Balram is there, as soon as Balram comes, they'll do this gunga. They'll put the wheel on their forehead.
Cover their head is
Yeah. Okay, you probably had a question or
I wanted to
realization.
thank you, and some mundane comment in the sense that I used to wonder why there all the time lotus face, and then moon. A few, like you mentioned, it's always moon present everywhere. It's because most of us grown up in cities and we don't appreciate natural because there are lights everywhere in the night, right? But if you ever been around forests or natural areas, moon, especially around the full moon time, shines out really, really beautiful. And even people who've grown up in not in cities so much, close to nature, a few memories stand out in everyone's head: the stars in the sky and the moon. And also, lotus flower is one of the most beautiful things you can see in nature. I can't think of any other flower more beautiful that I've seen in nature. So maybe that's why the poetries from those times are also using these analogies.
I don't know what to add. Okay, I have something to add. Yes, moon looks really beautiful, and Krishna is called as sometimes forest of moon because obviously his face and his nails, everything is considered as moonlight. And again, Radharani should not be considered as moon. But for that case, Lord Shiva, when he was glorifying Srimati Radharani, he was very particular in writing Sahasra Koti. Sahasra Koti Vishnu. Can you get Radha Kripa Kadaksh? Hey, I can't believe I forgot that. Koti Chandra Sushitala. So Nitai's lotus feet are more cooler, not cooler, but merciful or charming. No Radhika Kripa Katash? The shelter only, no. Yeah. I just really hate that I forgot that. Ananta Koti Vishnu. No. Sharadenu Mandale. Sharadenu. Like, basically he's saying that Radharani, she's even beautiful than the Chandra which comes out on Sharad Purnima. And not just one Chandra, but Sahasra Koti. Like, I don't know how many.
Who control that?
You know which verse is it? We have to chant that again. Yeah, I forgot it. Vichitra Chitra Sancharacha Korisha. No. Eh?
Yeah, it was up there.
That's not good.
It should be
He's
up.
Control F moon because translate.
It should be up, not Makeshwari Krishwari. Up, up.
Maybe.
To be honest, this was my most favorite.
Yeah.
विचित्र चित्र संचरत चकोर शावलोचने नहीं मुखा प्रभा परस्त कोटि शारदेनु मंडल. Okay, yeah. I was close. I was reading the next line. Mukha prabha parastra koti. That even para. Right? Parastra koti. Koti means 1 crore. Like 10 million?
Something like
10 million.
Millions of millions.
Free splendor. It was just the aura of millions of moon. Aura. Yeah. Aura max. Okay, so are we done?